Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another cast of the Winter Cup 2025. It is the last cast of the round of 8. Today with Graash versus Legorv, and we have another G with me, and it's Gabriel. Hello.
Hello, that's me. I'm here to cast some quarterfinals match.
Yeah, and usually I have two great casters with me, but today we have only one great cast member and one host and
One even
cast.
better cast
Nah,
member.
I'm too nervous to be better than you and not experienced enough. So it will be my first. So all shame on me. But yeah,
And all the better if you do amazingly well.
that's true. I learned from the best. So it just can go wrong. So we have the right side of our brackets. So just hop in. We already saw Fallout Ethan versus Dafiash with Graash, who hosted that. We had on the left side Acid in Effect versus Banana Bread, and today, as I said, Graash versus Legorv. What do you think about those players?
I mean, I've been here for a while now, so for me they're also relatively older players. I do not remember when they came in. I believe Legorv was somewhere around SCL 4, SCL 5 or something. Grash slightly more recent. So yeah, compared to newer players, we're gonna see a clash of the ages in some way.
Yeah, Graash is more active, I think, than Legorv, at least in the past year or something like that.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Crash. I mean, I've seen a lot of newer players, like for example, Firelord Ethan, just completely shoot up now
Yep.
in the recent 1, 2, 3 years. Uh, some newer players have had amazing results, and it's interesting to see how slightly older players can try and cope with the new meta now that has settled in the game.
Yeah. And if you don't know it, on the left side we have the semi-final between Hoffnung and Acid in Effect. Those are the first and second seed of my group, Dancer. So the Dancer group is the strongest on the left side, and they will face in the semifinals. And here on the right side, we have Cuphead number one, so Firelord Ethan in the semis already, and with Graash, the second seed of Cuphead, so it could be the same on the right side. Otherwise, we have the Comet first seed in Legorv. So we will see how that will come off. And I think if you don't have any more things about those two, we can go into the Big and Ben.
Sounds good to me. So
Perfect.
Brash wins the coin flip and gets the pick ban advantage.
Yeah, so that means that Legorov has to decide if they want to snipe or spy first, and he decided to snipe in the first match of our or the first venue of our match, and if we need in the deciders, so have the snipe advantage on this side.
Yeah, and then Grash decides to ban balcony because no one wants to see balcony. I agree with the Grash.
Yeah, totally. To be fair, it I don't want to what is it to call anybody that they have to do it like I want to say it, but I thought that balcony was not banned that early, and even though maybe in the last three or something like that. But I totally agree with balcony ban. So to have a double balcony, it would be horrible, at least for me. But yeah, Legov goes with the aquarium ban. Maybe because he don't like it, maybe because Crush likes it more, I have no idea. And goes for the classic one, the double of ballroom.
Yeah, it's going to be some classic venues. We continue here with Grash doubling gallery and singling terrace. Terrace may be slightly less common, but gallery very, very common. Straight path for the sniper. Spy has only two conversations. It's a fun one.
Yeah, gallery is one, even though the newer players laugh a lot, I think. We have Legorv then with the Redwoods, and Redwoods is not a thing that I would pick, but I think Legorv is pretty good on it. And the ban of pub, which is unfortunate because I love pub a lot, but hey, I'm not playing, so they will know what they do.
Yeah, bun is bun. Pub is one of the most is kind of one of the most hated venues, unfortunately. Uh, Kind of rightly so. We haven't found the right meta for it in terms of missions and stuff like that, and the door sucks.
To be fair, I thought that maybe in the groups, pub was one of those most played venues, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's definitely some math to do at least in terms of pub was the most hated. I wonder if it's changed.
Hmm.
Either way, we have Graash banning Courtyard now and singling Tayen, so we're going to see a little bit of occlusion if we get to that.
Yep, and with the last in our regular series, we have Veranda. So one of no the biggest venue, and with Redwoods and what was it, Ballroom. Maybe Legov just knows that on the larger venues he's just more favorite, or maybe he just likes it more to don't get all those attentions on one spot and just can do some shenanigans on the other side of the venue. And then we have three left, sorry. And my loved venue, Modern, is the one who's banned by Legorv. So we have two more left.
Yeah, Graash decides to. Graash can decide whether High Rise or Library is going to be our decider here if we get to it. Graash deciding that Library making a better pick, and I already have flashbacks of the Library tournament where we went 15-13 or something like that when it was supposed to end at 7. So hopefully we don't get to that.
Yeah, we will see in around an hour, I would say. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting for me. I think we. The Redwoods should be the last venue we got in game, or was it Tayan?
Do not remember, but I believe.
I think both were the last. So one of those is the last, and one of those is the second last. So we have the newer and what was the word for it? Occlusion.
Occlusion, yes.
Occlusion venues with both of those, and mostly the more bigger. And Terrace is just like peeking out. Is it the correct wording?
Yeah, we're just singling out Terrace here for a 3 out of 7. Just a small venue here.
Yeah, maybe unusual, but maybe it's just how they both felt in the pick and ban, so draft. So yeah,
Shall we get to the games?
we can in a sec. The OBS was loading, and yeah, we can go in. We are starting with Graash as spy on Kane. So because I have to do all those hosting stuff, you can count us in whenever you want.
Sounds good. Then we shall commence this match in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Oh, I thought we were getting offered, but instead it's twin. Now we're getting offered. Here's the purloin that I expected. It's white. We hate that.
Oh no.
But I don't know if it's seen. We'll see that very quickly.
These? Oh, now one lowlight on pearls. I have no idea if that was a pearl line lowlight. Didn't seem like
Red
it.
flirt.
Oh no. I completely missed the bug, to be fair.
I also completely missed the bug. I only realized when you pointed it out. That red flirt did kind of help us, though. Smallman is now at the center statues, which is relatively helpful for us.
I just had to check if the stream had in-game sound because I don't have, but the cast has, so we are good to go.
Still have 2 missions.
Banana
We have
bread.
a lot of time on the clock.
Yeah. Banana bread is just coming off, but it was fake for us, and I think Oprah was out, right?
I didn't quite see who was out for that conversation. There's quite a few lowlights now here, though, and I'm concerned with us being the only highlight. We still need to do 2 missions. They can be Flirt and Banana Bread, but that was a fake. So we'll see if we can try and finish missions here.
The A comes to us, that's big, but maybe with another banana bread we are just dead. We have only
Here's the
27% flirt. That's not good in this situation, I think.
Nope, not with
Banana
2
bread.
minutes left. Teal leaving, but going to the other conversation. We're lucky here. Not giving out too many lowlights. I think Sniper's onto us, but it's just three suspects left still.
Have the party down to 3 is pretty nice from Legorv, and has us as the only lowlight is is the worst thing for Graash. So maybe we are just a dead spy walking. One of my favorite phrases in SpyParty casts. A minute left, and we have 35% to flirt. So we will. Now we need the green, or we have to swap our positions.
Yeah, here's where the infamous floating points come in, where we don't see the actual exact number. Because the Flirt lies to us. It says 65%, but maybe it's 65 point something.
Yeah, true.
We're missing a little bit. But here's our answer. That feels too far anyway. So we're gonna need a green here to finish you up.
We made it, but it doesn't matter. We was just dead.
Good attempt though.
Yeah, so let me check the bug we completely missed. It was just after the pearl.
Yeah, it's a nice walking bug. Almost double walking bug.
Toby gave us lots of cover, so maybe lucky from the angle Legorv took, but yeah, maybe just a perfect timing and a situation completely read by Graash, so that he knew I can just go for the bug.
Yeah, and I think Legorv was just on top of the whole game. We just knew it was probably Kane that had the bug in, and we were just waiting to make sure.
Yeah. Maybe for the first sniper game, you just want to be completely clear and not took too early shot to a Civ and then ruin your complete mental. So I totally understand that.
Either way, we can move on to our second ballroom game of 4. This time we have Oprah, or Hair, or Red Dress, or whatever you want to call her, as the spy. Graash as the sniper. Are we good to go?
Yep.
Then in 3, 2, 1, playing it. We kind of wanted ST to join us there. That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. We're gonna go for that flirt. I think we're slightly too far. Yes, that's a 47%. Just if you're gonna go near your seduction target, just go slightly closer. Otherwise, go far away. Don't do middle where you're gonna miss that 2 flirt by just 2%.
I don't know if Graash is one of those snipers who flirt pair, but yeah, you're completely right. You just have to risk it and take the 51, or just try to be not as close, so that you have to free flirt anyway. Free flirt anyway. So
Yeah, absolutely. We have also a
Banana bread.
We're taking it. It's green. There's about 3, 4, 5 people outside of conversation,
and
which
the
is
green
not
pearl.
great. Oh my god. Legorv taking advantage here of that banana bread.
And there
Going
comes
for
the
the
bug.
standing bug. I think it was seen though. Yeah, totally seen. Totally seen.
I think it was a good timing, but it was pretty visible. Maybe because of the animation he was in, or Oprah was in. But yeah, the gun, the mist that was done just confirms it.
Yeah.
So
We were just, I think we were, like you said, we were a dead spy walking after that bug, and
yeah.
then, and then the guest list purloin was just icing on the cake.
Yeah, so another or quicker round this time, but we are not done with our ballroom because it was double, so we can go again in as tier this time. So I'm good to go.
Then we shall go in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Would you say that we need a mission with Damon?
Banana bread.
For a 9th mission with Damon, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I can't think about what this would be, but maybe steal some weapon or something like that, I don't know.
I mean, I was always thinking about some kind of pad in front of Damon, so you could talk to him or something, and then guests would periodically go there to talk to Damon.
Oh,
And I don't know what you could do, but you could do something around there. Maybe Damon does slightly different animation once he's
Banana
been
bread.
talked to by the spy. Either way, here's a fake BB after a real, which is, you don't see that often.
that's true.
And I love to see it. It's great to see more spies do that, even though you give more information to the sniper, so obviously we don't want to do that too often. Our 2 standard missions are done, seduce and contact. Now we're missing the 2 harder ones.
But again, we have 3 minutes left, so Graash's early game is really big. Both games as spy and both times 2 minutes done and over 2 minutes left. 2 missions done and over 2 minutes left. And we are not a highlight. Not
Are we
just
just
yet. We are a highlight. Just yet.
I thought we were going to go for triple inspect swap, but unfortunately Boots decides that's not going to be an option here. So I don't think we're going to do that. Maybe we go statue to statue, but it doesn't feel great. I feel like we're eyeing it though. Yeah. That feels very obvious. I fear Legorv is very on top of this. If we go for the swap now. No, we're not going for it. We're still
Ooh,
dead.
Wow. That was unexpected for me.
Yeah, I'm not actually too surprised here. We saw Boots coming in, blocking the spy. Banana Bread had already gone off, and then the supposed spy goes to the inspect they missed. So like, it feels quite predictable by now from spies.
I think in this situation I don't like the timing the shot came,
No, I agree.
because it was just like, okay, you finished inspect, but what should, oh, maybe a bug, okay. Maybe I just thinking too quick, and or talking too quick, and shall start thinking before that. But
It
I'm
really
in
depends.
a stress
As what?
situation here.
Yeah, if you think you've missed a mission as well, you can go for it. If you don't fully trust yourself on having the right count, or maybe there was a pathing thing that we missed, and Legorv was just completely on top of it.
Yes. So, last but not least, our last game. We have Orange Sari from Legorv.
In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Okay, I thought like there was an insta highlight on us, but it was the Ember. Okay. Just lined up with that. I have no idea why Queen got the highlight here. Maybe for Chaos Pack? I don't know. Maybe misclick.
I do appreciate this flirt a lot more. 50%. Better than a 47.
Yeah.
Thank you, Legorv, for this time going slightly closer to your target. Double Agent is with us. I wonder if we want to do anything there. There's quite a few highlights that are out. So maybe you want to wait a little bit before then. There's quite a lot of highlights in general. Like almost half the party is highlight. I wonder why.
I think most of those highlights came from the statue inspector partly. But to be fair, I had to watch on my left monitor, so I didn't catch up anything or everything. We had
Unfortunate red flirt as well here, which I do not want to see. We could have finished flirt here. Instead, now we're going to have to chase them again and get a green.
maybe it's good that
Legorv.
we have so many highlights and we are none of them, none of those. But we have only 2 minutes left and like half a mission done. And we
I
are
think
sorry.
Legorv was, yeah, and we're sorry, we're super slow. I think Legorv is also was trying to wait on that BB. That's so unfortunate. We were not counting on Twin leaving there.
We have some fingerprints, I think. One on the statue, one now again on the green books. So we could do it like that, but I think we need some time for having all those missions that took us sometimes, and for even moving around in the menu. We have even a spot where we can't pernol.
Yeah, the issue here is we're down to a minute and a half because we were waiting a lot for that double agent, for that contact to be good, but it never really turned out to be good. Here's our time ad, I hope. There we go. White time ad,
Oh,
you
no.
hate to see it. The clock changes color from yellow to green. If the sniper's paying attention, super obvious, but obviously when you do those kinds of time ads, you're hoping they're not. So. 3 at bookcase. 3 at bookcase. It's fine.
Is Graash one of those? Is Graash one of those players who just keep one of the double agents neutral, so they think that this one is the real?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Otherwise, I don't understand why Twin isn't lowlight anymore, because he was in the beginning.
I'm also concerned by us having a green book here. It severely limits our options. We've already been to blue bookcase, so now the sniper's gonna think we might have
Banana bread.
a microfilm. Here's a banana bread. A couple of lowlights here. But trying to finish missions now is gonna be very difficult unless we go to blue bookcase. But again, it's not like we haven't been seen at blue bookcase. So if Graash is on top of this, Twin is going back. So that's our opportunity. But it's blocked by Duke, the entrance for that second space.
But even though when we do the direct transfer, what will the fourth mission be? I think we need to frame something or somebody else.
Well, we're gonna have to find out because 15 seconds left. There's gonna be some overtime. There's a fourth mission missing here. If we're quick enough, we can try and call Toby, but yeah, that was really quick.
But the time runs out, so we had to.
Yeah, I think it's only 2 animation, or maybe even only 1. I don't know. It feels like only 1, so yeah. I don't think that ever happens. 2 is very rare, and then it's mostly 3 animations. So very quick put back, and yeah, just Graash is on top of it.
It would be hard in a way to end with the fourth mission in like 5 seconds.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. We have 2-2 after ballroom. which was LegorveGenine's pick, right? I completely missed.
Yeah,
It was
that was
LegorveGenine's.
Legorve's pick, and now we're going to Graash's double pick.
So maybe for
Gallery.
Graash, pretty good. For Legorve, maybe he just thought he can steal one of those sniper games from Graash. But yeah,
That did not happen, and now we're on to Gallery. We're going to see whether the snipers can deal with a very elongated tunnel here with some pretty bland paintings. Graash playing as Salmon, Baldman, and Legorve as the sniper. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
one of the venues I first of all hated a lot, but now I pretty like it because I don't know. There are so many ways to finish, even though all those missions are available on other venues, but so spicy things like the direct transfer as cheese, maybe right in the middle because the ambassador is in the front conversation, like the swap play when you have the back turned to the sniper. Many of those things, and even though the thing that Legorv is doing right now, all those snipers zooming in pretty much in the back of the conversation, so those sneaky time ads and stuff like that, they all can work here, even though it's such a, what is it, small and not as big as a veranda, for example, looks like venue. So
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a super wide venue, very short here in terms of the sniper's view. And as you said, we can do some book shenanigans here. We managed to pick up some inspects. I don't think we're going to do anything with this book. We just wanted a fingerprint, but it's always a possibility at least.
and we hit the green, so one fingerprint in the books.
Quite
From
literally.
the books in the books.
The fingerprint is in the books.
I'm,
We don't go for the...
I'm just shocked about myself how what words I just come with here. It's great.
I'm surprised General was able to get that briefcase. I guess because Ambassador was walking and it didn't count for him to being too close to the briefcase. Not too sure. Either way, going back to the outdoor conversation, we're not going to be able to finish with a flirt here. We're going to need at least 2. We're too far away. Double Agent leaves. We hate to see it. That would have been a nice banana bread. And here's our green for 88%. Any flirt will do now.
And we directly leave and go for the time ad, maybe? This is one of those situations I just talked about, that the sniper will now, but right in the situation he will not face us. So maybe it's Amber because why Lugov just zoomed out. But we are completely nice and keep our hands to ourselves.
Ambassador wants to talk to us, so
That's unfortunate.
Ambassador really wants to know what's happening.
Yeah.
Why did you go get my fingerprint?
Do you want to get a fingerprint from me now? I just can give it to you. You just have
General
to talk
going for another briefcase.
General is slowly lit already, so
Here's our finished flirt, finally. Now we have a minute left to find that a banana bread, which might never come. This is Gallery. Double Agent can be very finicky and decide, no, today's not
Banana
the
bread.
day. Here's the fake. It's not a known fake. There's a suspected double agent from the other conversation, but it doesn't look too great. It's only 2 people in that conversation who are interesting. And we've got half a minute now to try and find something.
oh no.
Yeah.
Banana bread.
The position is awkward, the entrance was awkward. It's I completely feel Graash here. It was not just once I completely messed some of those entry walks
I
Like
don't quite
every-
understand why we went for that spot though. Like we could have gone for the other spot where white dress just left,
Yeah, you're right.
Pearl. It wouldn't have been that difficult. In fact, I think that's the only legal spot. But instead, we tried to tuck in there, and we're punished for it, rightly so. Legorv on top of it.
It was the spot we just stood
Banana
right
bread.
before that, but it even looked terrible in the situation. So yeah,
By the
Legorv
way,
with the 3-2.
snipers are in, with Legorv now trying to spy and get their own lead, which has not happened yet.
True.
If we are ready,
Yep.
then we can go in 3, 2, 1, playing.
Go for the instant
Going for the time ad.
Yeah.
Love to see it. It's white. We don't love to see that, but it's fine. No one ever checks time ad.
In Time of Chaos, I have pretty much to watch, and Timet is not one of those.
Good agent here. We decide not to go for it. Instead, we go for briefcase. ST and Duke tried to beat us to it. But no, we just take the briefcase. We don't even give it back. We're like, nah, I'm good, thanks. That's completely illegal, I believe. But whatever. If the sniper doesn't notice, it's not illegal. Here's the highlight. I wonder why. Maybe it's for that briefcase.
We were not on any statues, so it has to be something with the briefcase, I assume.
Twin just going straight through the conversation to get to their spot. It was very smooth though, so if anything, that may be a low light.
And those conversation was so full, and with both double agents or SDAs in, but we didn't took it. It would be really easy for us. At least we have.
Didn't go
Sorry.
for that.
At least we have 49%, so we could do a green flirt, the closest one, and just finish the flirt by one talk.
Double agent comes back to us, decides to be nice. It's not the greatest of BBs, but honestly, you take whatever you can on gallery almost. Yeah, this is particularly empty though. We might want to wait a little bit more here.
Not 100% sure, but I think it was, or it is the second or third time we see a double agent twin. I have no idea if Legorv always
Banana bread.
twin as double agent. It would be a crazy choice, at least for me. Double agents are usually just the game will give me some of those, and then I'm just fine.
Either way, we're not doing much. We've managed to get the BB at least, which is nice. Here's our flirt to finish. But now we're missing a fingerprint. 3 at briefcase again. Ambassador joins us to make 3.
I think in gallery it's okay to have 3 on one side.
I actually don't know. I'm not sure. Probably depends on the position of a
Yeah,
middle
sure.
person, I guess. Briefcase gets stolen from us, but we're not going to be able to finish with that directly. We could go for a fingerprint swap though on this Atis statue. But while we wait for that, we're going to go to the outside conversation.
I think the time ad in the beginning just gave us enough time to idle a little bit. But then we will go and... Oh no. I was curious if we could at least take the print and then maybe decide if we go for the inspect or the swap. But yeah.
I mean, if indeed the highlight was for that briefcase, This is a very predictable timing for a spy to go to a statue. And yeah, you get shot for it. Sniper party continues.
Graash was like, it's for me, it doesn't matter if you just inspect or swapping. You took the second fingerprint and that's dead.
That's enough. Fair enough.
I saw enough. You are a dead. Okay, we have Sari once more.
Do we have a twin SDA?
I think it was just Legorv who puts twin SDA. So let's try to remember it in one of the next games.
We'll be able to verify that hypothesis, but not in this game. Starting in 3, 2, 1, playing. Going straight to statues with a drink. Gonna be slightly slower, but you're gonna have to get rid of that drink anyway. Swap.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Very bold. Don't know if I love it. I guess only time will tell.
This laser just told me that Legorv just thinks, okay, that was a swap. Maybe he's just not 100% sure if he just remembered in the time of chaos correctly, but I think we are not even highlight, we are so highlight.
That is an amazing bug. Wow.
That was
What a
great.
walking bug. Okay, we're actually, even with the swap, I don't think we're in a super bad position now. Depends on how early Legorve wants to shoot. If they credit the bug or not.
To be fair, if we are completely highlight for the swap, we will get the bug credit here. We have no flirt. Yeah, no flirt. What is it? Progress so far, but here we going, and for 50, that's good.
Yeah, Graash scared me a little bit by going, moving a couple pixels to the right at the end there. Maybe that was going to be too far, but it looked fine, and indeed we get a 50%. Here's us finishing Flirt inspects. And then I think we're definitely dead if we don't get the green. But if we do, I'm not sure.
Will he grab the case just next to him?
Going for it, but misses it. Intentionally, I assume.
I think it was not like intentional to grab it, because it will just give Legorv more thinking about he will be the spy, but he has to move forward, so be as AI as possible, AI-like.
That was a very full conversation. We can't make it in, but now we can. Thank you, Rocker, for the space. Right next to our SD. Love to see it. Here's the moment of truth. Are we dead for talking? It's white. Oh, that is so sad. That would have been a win.
Yeah.
It looks like, at least.
I like the
We can
timing.
timer Flirt. We'll see if that's enough to win the game.
We can only timer Flirt if Small Man decides to stay with us. So we need to, I don't know, hope like 30 seconds that we don't want to go for a walk.
Well, he's staying for one more animation cycle at least.
That's great for us.
This might just give us enough time. There we go. Flirt cooldown expired. If Legorve has been counting, this is 45 seconds. Pretty obvious, but he needs to have counted, and that doesn't look to be the case. And Graash picks up the first spy win of the set.
That was awesome. Even though with the early swap, and I really thought it was like the biggest highlight we ever saw.
I mean, that bug made us win the game.
Yeah, true.
very easily. And I mean, it's brilliant in terms of the walking speed as well, because we're slightly ahead. We're behind the conversation, and since we walk slightly slower and we're completely hidden by the conversation, um, it's just beautiful bug.
And the instant, what is it? The instant book grab animation after it. Yeah, that was a great bug. Acid in
Well
Effect
played.
would be proud of that.
Bugmaster.
The Bugmaster, yeah. So Irish, our last spy for gallery.
Now's the time for Graash to keep the lead and Legorv to get it back in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
And we don't have the double agent twin.
Ha. Hypothesis disproven.
I think it was just a misclick.
Coincidence? I think not. Here's our inspect. One inspect. Nice start. We want to get in that flirt. Conversation is a little full. We're going to go with the bookcase instead. Not doing anything with this book. Just decide this is a nice way to kill some time. Conversation is still relatively full. We're not going to be able to go next to our
What was
ST.
that?
Yeah. I think Toby's being a little too suspicious. We've talked about going for Toby as the spy, which would be really funny. You get Purloin for free, but then the other missions are much harder. It'd be funny at least.
Yeah.
Either way, we're picking up our other inspects and a fingerprint, and I was just right here.
And even though the statue was fingerprintable, I think if Graash remembers that the statue was already visited, it makes us maybe less suspicious.
Yeah, if Legorv now goes for... Yeah, if Legorv goes for the back statue, I'd be concerned. Oof, that's a path for a bug, but obviously that's not takeable. Not in front of the sniper, at least. We're nice and flush against Smallman. We want to get this. No, Smallman, come back. 3 at bookcase again as well. Oh god, now the game's falling apart. 2 minutes to go. And it's, yeah, we have 2 inspects, we have a fingerprint, but the statue we wanted to go to get that fingerprint now has a hard fingerprint. And our ST decides to go all the way to the other side, which does not help us. We decide to turn back, because there's no more fingerprints on that. And yeah, what's the plan now? We've got 100 seconds, and we need to find something.
Seems like a not easy way, that there will be no easy way to finish here. Maybe we see our first frame of this set. We're going for the flirt. 51. Perfect.
SDA decides to join us, but that's the wrong SDA. We want our actual DA to come in. Not gonna happen. Here's the fake BB. We're taking it anyway.
Fair.
Banana
The
bread.
spy doesn't know this is the SDA, but banana split. I don't love it.
Oh no.
We're going back to conversation. Actually, I like that. Now I like the banana split. Yeah, we're still dead. We're still absolutely dead.
Yeah. The flashes gave it away, but I was curious if the first flashes already were for us, or I have no idea when there were. Was it so early?
Yeah, flash on Toby around 3 minutes 30, 3 minutes 25. Either way, This time Graash maintains the lead. Love to see it. Well, love to see it for Graash. Unfortunately, Legorv doesn't love to see it. But Legorv will have the opportunity to come back in these singles venues now.
Yeah, halftime and 3 against 5. So Graash puts advance of his double choice. That's something Graash would love to see. And we have him on a twin. But this time it will be the plain twin. Okay.
Plain twin here. Ambassador always being Tex in 3, 2, 1, playing. That was a longer than usual AI control. I love pointing that out, especially against players who have played for this game for a long time.
We zipped anyway, so we couldn't change anything if we go for the control early. But Terrace is one of those venues I completely don't understand how I get this third mission without being too obvious. Banana bread, okay. Flirt, okay. But then I completely think I'm just showing myself I'm the spy, just shoot me.
It's the courtyard conundrum as well. You've got 3 missions. With the inspects, it's only 2 statues, but what is going to be your 4th mission?
Yep.
And here it's the 3rd mission because inspects have 3 statues, so you'd have to go to 2 sets. And most AIs don't go to 2 sets, let alone do deduce and contact.
I think
We haven't done much here. Yeah, delegate purloin timer expires, so it's been about a minute, and we have nothing to show for it.
Are we close enough for standing back here?
We are, just barely. In fact, oh, I think we are. I don't think we want to take it. Now we might. Twin is between us. Yeah, there we go. We take it.
Nice.
It was totally seen.
Yeah. I was on spy vision, so I wasn't quite sure, but yeah.
Yeah, it's if you're looking for it, it is very obvious.
Even you saw the whole hand just came to grab the tags with code or something like that. So yeah. Too obvious maybe, but I think it was the right decision here. Because you need this third mission, and yeah.
So it's not the worst in terms of a match play either. Trying to let Legorv know that he should be checking bug even when it's not the spy next to them. Either way, this time we've got Tex, the usual ambassador, or sometimes we have Taft, but one of the 2 usual ambassadors here as the spy.
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1, playing.
Would you say that Tax is the more used Amber over Taft?
I usually see Taft more, although maybe more recently it's been slightly more Tex indeed.
Yeah, to be fair, if the time I started watching SpyParty, I think like 90%, maybe more, Taft was the ambassador. Because of his body and the possibility to stick the arm completely in it.
We're too far. Why? It's gonna be 49, 48%. God.
If Legorv will lose this game, we can tell him that he has to improve the flirt distance.
Yes, please. Legorv. Just
Banana bread.
inch slightly closer. Either way, we've got 5 real BBs here, only 2 low lights. Why is Wheels not low lit? Whatever.
Maybe it was just too short to get noticed.
Delegate purloin timer expired. So unfortunately Queen is not going to get that purloin, which is okay. We don't necessarily need it. Starting some inspects, allowing some possibilities at least is always nice. We're gonna have to go back to that conversation twice now if we want to flirt twice. Mark suspicious, probably just the statues. That's okay. Legorv going far away this time, thank you. We don't need to be close. Especially on a small map like this, you expect the sniper to probably try to pair people up. So just in case, we go slightly further away. That feels too close to be a legal briefcase.
I agree. And it was a weird mid-talking animation leave. Maybe it's the way you do it, but for me it felt weird.
Oh god, oh. Oprah leaving us right as we went to her. We could go to the bar. No, Oprah's not even going to bar. She's going to the other conversation, which is pretty bad when we need a third mission.
It's possible that the head just scared hair out of this spot.
Banana bread.
Here's a fake BB. I don't. Yeah. Wheels being highlighted still, I don't understand.
I like the
Been twice
second.
that he's out.
Yeah, but I like the second BB because the other conversation and nearly the whole party now has rear or is loaded. So I would possibly do it the same.
Well, now if we direct transfer, it's going to be pretty obvious it was a fake. And we don't have a choice because we'd have 8 seconds to take it off. And yeah, unfortunately, it just doesn't work.
Banana bread.
I don't know how on top Graash was of that fake banana bread. But yeah, it's coming from that conversation, it's practically, it is impossible for one of the other real BBs to have done that. So yeah, we get shot for it.
Fair point. So we have, what is it? 6-4 now.
Nice 6-4 lead for Graash, maintaining it.
We are going
Now,
to Redwoods.
yes, we want trees, lots of trees.
And as always, my PC needs an extra second to load in. But I'm good to go.
Graash has also decided that to blend in some more, we're going to wear all black today. Playing as Small Man. In 3, 2, 1, playing.
I think Redwoods was the first venue somebody told me about those cheese plays. And maybe we go for a cheese play here? It seems like it.
Yeah, not deciding to go for a book. We just take that inspect and then we're out of there. Could also look like a flirt. But depends if the sniper's on top of it. That is a very wide path. But it's Redwoods, who cares?
If you can't see it, you can't remember that something fell off.
What you can't see can't hurt you.
Yes.
That's definitely true. Especially for the sniper, at least.
I think we are watching Pearls closely here. I'm not quite sure what she has done already.
85%. At least any...
Oh,
What a cheese, I love it.
oh
It's
no.
completely seen, unfortunately, but I do love the attempt.
That looked like a aquarium shark bug. Shark is just coming and then we go for the bug. And here maybe and hopefully the tree is just coming, but yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, again, Legorv just always watching for that bug. You already tested that on gallery. You don't need to test it again. Or was it no, on terrace?
I think it could completely work, but not against Legorv. So, Legorv has the possibility with teal to tie the game once more.
Yep, it's gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to do something. 3 spy games left if we want to try and overturn results here. In 3, 2, 1, play. AI control. 3 seconds.
Nice.
Not the record. I think Graash went for 5. Either way, we go for bookcase, blue. We could go for microfilm here if we wanted to. Probably not going to be checked. Yeah, exactly. Green, very nice. And we put it back. And we have that in the bag. Now, the issue is the second microfilm, but at least we have the first one. I love the little camera jerk as we went close to the conversation. That's exactly what AIs do, internally almost. So it's it's interesting to see spies do it as well.
I think it's, I remember this movement like the Mini-Yorick movement, because I think Mini always do it. At least he tried. If I understand correctly what you talked about.
Double agent joins us.
I think it's not a bad timing for banana bread, but it will get worse and worse. Now maybe
Or
it's
better and better.
Yeah.
Or worse. It's always a question on SpyParty. Are you going to wait more and potentially get a better one, or are you going to wait more and potentially get a worse one? I would
Banana
definitely
bread.
take this, though, yeah. 2 low lights. Very, very good. Especially with the SDA being in.
And all those highlights had green now.
So we want to get this flirt. Oh, no, we don't. We want to go to statues instead. Okay.
Understandable, we have to go for the books in front either way, so we can just go with microfilm and the inspects.
Yeah, now we're doing 5 missions, though. So, I mean, options are open, at least. No, Rocker, don't do that. We wanted to flirt with you.
Was Amber just on the left statue or on green books? Couldn't see. If Amber was on the green books, we just can't finish here with 3 missions in one pet.
Yeah, if we don't want to go for flirt, the issue now with flirt is time is very limited, so we've got 45 seconds and we need at least 2, which doesn't bode well in general. Ambassador decides really we want to hang out around the spy, so comes back right to us. Yeah, we go for that bug. Nice bug. Against the sniper's view. Going for Purloin is interesting, we'll see. Yeah, definitely.
But now we have a drink in hand, so we can't finish inspects, we can't finish... Oh, it was the fingerprint of the... Okay.
Yeah, we were really hoping for that fingerprint, but now that's going to be very difficult. Why no. That doesn't work, Legorv.
Banana bread.
Okay, I at least could see why we go for the drink here. So we could have the last print and the overtime by delegate.
I think you should always try and go for like a time ad. I think it's always a mistake for the spy to run out of time. Not like there are very, very few cases where I would see a time out like not as a spy mistake. But in this case, just go to Windows and try and go for a green time ad and make the sniper think that it might be a hang.
Banana bread.
2 spy games to go for Legorv, and for both of them actually.
Yes. So let me just put everything into OBS. So, if I'm not mistaken, we finished Redwoods, which means we have 7-5 in Graash's favor. And we are on Tayan.
Yep, Graash playing here as rocker. This win would basically seal at least the tie, which is nice. But if we can't get that win, then we'll at least have the sniper games. Either way, here we go in 3, 2, 1, play. By AI control for 2.4 seconds.
I'm happy that those AI controls make you happy.
Thank you. I do like the AI controls. They're not very long, but they still make me happy.
I try to give the next TO a hint that you should cast a game of me playing, and then I go for like at least 10 seconds of AI control.
Wow, that would be amazing.
So, do you like the Shojin placements here?
I think they're not bad. Getting the book cover is always nice, and then you kind of prefer statue cover because the animations are all messed up for swaps. But this is not too bad.
As a pure beginner, I just get what is it? Green swap faked by my opponent. I don't remember who it was, but it was one of the more experienced players, because they just go for one of my most suspects and go for a red instead of a white swap. So the animation was so quick that I was 100% sure it must be a green here, and I totally don't watched that the swap will come and go and come and go, and then I just shot the wrong person.
We love shojis for that. It's great.
Okay, conversations are full, but no TA in.
ST tried to go for the briefcase. It doesn't work. They go right back to the same spot.
We are in a good position for Ambassador to pass us, but we don't want to.
Toby going straight through the conversation. It's totally fine. Excuse me, sorry, oops, sorry. Salmon doing it as well. Is the conversation are the paths that blocked? Like
Okay, Sari tries to get the conversation that Amber just took the place. But then this would be a good situation for
Banana
Amber,
bread.
and there it is. Sari was talking, so she got the highlight. Oh no, white pearl.
yeah, but it's TN. Exactly.
Oh no!
I'm like, yeah, but it's TN. And yeah, I'm proven right. It's very easy to get a chain here, and white purloin's not necessarily your death. And indeed, we get a Civ shot.
Okay, to be fair, I would shoot here for green purloin as well. I think the tray just moved like it could be a green purloin.
I'm not quite sure what Sari did. Went to statues. Got some maybe fingerprints, but I don't think that's 4 missions. I might be wrong. I didn't carefully count. Either way.
Maybe it was just behavior.
Yeah. Graash with a tie now. 3 games for Legorv to win, and 2 of them are spy wins. That's going to be very rough.
Agree.
Not impossible, though. Taeyan Veranda. Veranda 5 of 8, slightly harsher to win. Taeyan is definitely a possibility, at least.
But is it what is it? A good
A reality.
Yeah, that's true. But is it a good I lost my words. Is it a
It's
good
fun.
strategy
Idea.
idea. Yeah, perfect. It's so simple, but I just completely slipped. Is it a good idea to pick Sari as a spy, even though you yourself just shoot her some seconds ago? So
I feel like
maybe,
Sari has been the spy like 5 times in this
yeah.
set.
And no, it's not a DA
It's
twin,
not
but
twin.
I'm pretty sure it was pretty much. But hey, okay, let's go for it.
In 3, 2, 1, playing it. We go for the flirt, for the green purloin. We go for everything here. Unfortunately, Teal goes for it immediately after, so there's absolutely no chain. We're the only two suspects. There's the bug. No.
Oh my goodness,
Oh God.
that was so
What a game.
that was so quick. I couldn't even look at it because I just want to do everything here for the cast. So we have even Rocker as spy. It's wrong. It's sorry. Hey. Oh my goodness. I want to rewatch
We
that.
can look at the game again if you
Yeah.
want.
Let's go
We,
do
we
it
can
again.
restart from the beginning.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Playing it. So 1 second of AI control here. We go straight into a flirt. I think that's an animation. But we wanted to go for the purloin. Either way, we go for the purloin, green purloin. Teal immediately goes for it, so there's absolutely no change. There's only two suspects here.
Oh
And then we try to go for the bug, and we get shot for it.
It's crazy that the animation or the action test was there, even though Amber was so far away.
We tried to return the list as well.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I actually do think that is the correct strategy here. If you get seen, like if you hope the sniper kind of gets confused about where the list is, but yeah.
To be fair, if you just manage to took the list and then return it, and you can do it without the sniper saw it, then
Yeah,
it's
noticing.
completely good. So one of the best, but one of the hardest to manage to do. So yeah,
Yeah, we see return lists so little that every time I see it, it's also fun to, to see. There was library. I feel is one of the best venues to return the list. Tayan is pretty good as well, but I see a lot of return lists on library for some reason.
yeah. So
Either way,
9-5 is our result for this game.
yeah, but I feel like 9-5 doesn't completely it doesn't completely encompass the whole match. Like this was a very close match. There's been just that last game was kind of a throwaway almost. I think it's a good attempt actually, but yeah, it was kind of Legorv saying, "Hey, if this works, so be it, and if this doesn't work, then yeah, it doesn't matter at
Espa,
this point."
you have to take some risks, and
Exactly.
Legorv was pretty on low
Pretty risky.
timer. Yeah, that's true, but he never rushed any of those games, and now the final he did. So sometimes you can catch the sniper off guard when you play always slow, and then once you just go for a rush. So yeah, we can
And yeah,
look. Yeah, sorry.
that gallery spy win with the bug was just good spy play, and
Yeah.
unfortunately Legorv did not credit it, which that's the game.
So we can watch at the standings or the situation in the right bracket, and we have the coupled first and second seed in the semifinals. So we will see Firelord Ethan against Graash in the second semifinal, or in the first. I have no idea who will be the first and who will be the second. We will cast.
Yep, we'll have a third place match, probably. I don't know. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and then the finals. Fun
Yeah.
stuff.
So 3 or 4 more casts to go, and then the Winter Cup 25 will be in the wrap.
And it's gonna finish in spring. Oh no.
That's crazy, yeah.
Got 1 week to finish it if we don't want it to finish in spring.
I will try my best. But yeah, penguin pool is still going on. We are in the last week as well, I think, except the penguin emperor match. But yeah, if you don't want to say anything more, I think we are done for today.
I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for casting.
Thank you so much
Gabriel.
for casting with me.
I tried my
That's great.
best, but I think it was good that you were more experienced than me. So that
Hey,
you
it
can-
worked out. Honestly, it was
worked,
a
yeah.
good cast.
So yeah, we will see you in one of the other casts. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the players, and we'll see you then.
Have a good night, day, evening, morning. Bye.
Bye bye.